We are back on our PokeJungle Pokemon Sun and Moon rumors, and I haven't read any of these yet, so this is all going to be brand new to me. Apparently, an anonymous user posted a list claiming to share new details of the upcoming Pokemon Sun and Moon. And as with previous rumors, you guys know that you shouldn't take this seriously. I mean, the Chinese rumors changed everything because the Chinese rumors are like the most legitimate rumors that we've received so far. So, maybe this is true. But then again, we got the Alolan Pokedex, but then again, that also came from 4chan, so if it comes from 4chan, usually it's not true. But anyway, let's read this leaked information. Rockruff does have multiple evolutions, though they do not feature many design changes. The evolution you get depends on the phase of the moon. Rockruff also has a strong link with Z-Stones and Synchro evolution. Rockruff's evolution is said to have a cowl that attaches to its tail. The poster claims its body may be fairly different, but the cross on its chest stood out. This is actually, I think the green stuff is from PokeJungle maybe. So let's read it anyway. This is actually something fans have long speculated, and we're almost definitely expecting Rockruff to receive varying evolutions, or at the very least something related to Z-Stones. What is key to note is that this seemingly have any link. Okay, I don't know what they're trying to say there. I don't know if that's PokeJungle or the actual leak, but I believe that's PokeJungle. I guess that's, their own opinion. So I don't think we're going to read those because I have my own opinion on what's being read. So I'd rather say what I have to say. But it is true that many people believe that Rockruff is going to have multiple evolutions, sort of like Eevee in a way. But not everybody is sure how this is all going to work out. I mean, Korokoro has hinted that Rockruff is going to have some sort of secret evolution, but not anybody, nobody's sure how that's going to work. But we're going to find out in a couple of weeks because Korokoro is going to have this special manga for Rockruff and its secret evolution that everybody's waiting for. But this leak says that, it doesn't feature many design changes. It does have multiple evolutions, but it depends on the face of the moon. And I guess we'll see how that works in the game and how you're going to be able to do that if this is true. Just how Rockruff has evolutions that vary depending on the phases of the moon, there's also a Pokemon that has evolutions that vary depending on the position of the sun during the day, dawn, noon, or sunset, and it will not evolve at night. The Pokemon shoots seeds like a cannon. So we're not exactly sure which Pokemon this is, but seeing as how Rockruff would be, from the moon and this Pokemon would be from the sun, it sounds like maybe this Pokemon is also sort of like Rockruff in a way, maybe like the same design, sort of like a similar design, but that evolves in the morning. And, and this makes a lot of sense because if Rockruff has something to do with the moon and this Pokemon has to do something with the sun, Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Moon, it actually makes sense. And it would be something cool to have, like a cool mechanic. I mean, the games are called Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. So, I mean, it would be something really cool to have there. But again, we're not sure how any of this stuff works. We're not even sure if any of this is true. I feel like I have to repeat that because some people get really mad. It's like, is this true? This is not true. Why are you covering this? I cover everything. So, anyway. Some areas of Alola have strange weather and time conditions. One area will have permanent sunlight as Sunny Day has been activated and time does not pass. Fog makes a comeback. Oh god, Fog makes a comeback. Oh no. I was playing Pokemon Platinum the other day and I'm like, ugh. You go through this one part and your moves always miss and you have to have defog. It's terrible. I don't really like that. And I hope the HM defog doesn't come back because I'm sorry. I love Sinnoh, but I don't like that part. It's so terrible. Anyway, several new Pokemon will receive Alola forms. Parasect, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the part of the league that I've been waiting for. So Parasect becomes Bug Fairy type and it is said to be infected by Morlul. Okay, that makes sense because, Morlul, that little thing that, the new Pokemon, you guys know what I'm talking about. Golem becomes a Rock Fire type. Makes sense, like a volcano sort of looking Golem. I can see that. Coughing and Wheezing turn Fire type. Almost as though they have become uncontaminated. Wow, that's interesting. Grimer and Muck also become uncontaminated and are pure ground type. What? But the whole point of Grimer and Muck is that they're like sludge. That doesn't really make much sense. I'm kind of like, I don't know. That little part right there kind of makes me question the leak a little bit. But then again, I've seen weirder stuff. They've done weirder stuff. So, maybe not. Solrock and Lunatone both receive new forms that are similar to Minior and have the same ability. So Solrock and Lunatone would, Minior, as you guys know, I believe it's that Pokemon that kind of breaks open and becomes a squishy thing. I forgot what its ability was called, but yeah, it breaks open. So, I guess we'd expect Solrock and Lunatone to break open. I kind of don't want to see that, but apparently that's a thing. That's weird that they're new forms. I mean, it does make sense though, because Solrock, Lunatone, Sun, Moon, it would make sense for them to have some type of part in this game, for them to give them some type of attention, but I don't know. There are more Pokeride features to be revealed, including several minigames featuring different Pokemon. Alola Arcanine can be ridden on hot waters. Arcanine zigzags get replaced with wavy patterns and the turfs... Wait, what? Okay, so it pretty much has like a wavy kind of a pattern, like waves, like, bluish. So that's kind of cool. Mountains can be climbed with an as of yet unseen rock bug type spider monkey. There's a mini game where you have to avoid falling boulders, which is the only way to catch Alola Golem without trading. Hippowdon can be rode in a sand dungeon where players will have to avoid Sandygas and Palosand. Okay. There are 4 totem Pokemon battles: Gumshoes, Lonantis, Wishy-Washy, and an unrevealed pure fire type looking pig that has lava flowing over its body. That sounds pretty cool. The pre-evolution of the pig Pokemon is said to roll in lava, akin to how pig roll in mud. Interesting. New details of currently revealed Pokemon. Komala evolves once into a more bear-looking Pokemon called Hibernate. Okay. When it doesn't sleep on the log, it throws it around. Piggyback has 2 evolutions, becoming more streamlined as it evolves and gaining Steel type in its final stage called Foul Drill. The middle stage is known as Pearfowl. There's apparently a subquest in the games that require the player to explore Alola and find different markings left on trees by the Pokemon. Okay. Pepperrot is Bunsweet's evolution and gains fire typing when it evolves. Pepperrot actually sounds like an evolution, like rot pepper. You guys know what I'm trying to say? Like, that name is sounds like a Pokemon. It sounds like it would be a Pokemon. Tortunator has a pre-evolution called Krakatuga. It has a weak spot slash button on its stomach. Okay. Let's actually read some of these Pokejungle stuff. Well, just some of them. Fans seem to believe that Tortunator is a standalone Pokemon, so Krakatuga might not be something they expect. Having a weak spot on its stomach makes it seem as though whatever it was, explodes and becomes what Tortunator is protecting on its stomach. Okay. I really think that this is by Pokejungle, like the green stuff, but I'm not sure. Maybe let's see. No, he doesn't say anything about it, but I think that's pretty much it. We do have some drawings though. The poster drew all this stuff, so obviously the poster, since he said all this stuff, he knows. He knows and he has seen this stuff. This is an insider, apparently. So, he drew all this stuff. Weezing obviously just looks like Weezing, but a fire type. Arcanine has a huge change. I mean, that doesn't even look like Arcanine, to be honest. I mean, I guess the person who's drawing this, obviously he's just drawing it from his imagination, and he's a good artist, but it's not Ken Sugimori style, right? So maybe that does look like Arcanine, but with different, the waves behind its paws though. That's really cool. And then I think we have a Rowlet evolution, maybe. What is that? I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I see the Rockruff right there, and yeah, there's some really weird stuff here. Is that supposed to be Poplio's middle evolution? That thing in the middle right now. Is that supposed to be Poplio's mid evolution? I'm not sure. I read all this stuff right. Yeah, I read all this stuff right. I don't know. Like, some of this stuff that the guy drew isn't in the leaks at all. But, okay. Well, I mean, Golem looks really cool, and Paris looks cool. Like, I really like these Alola forms. I don't see Muck and Grimer anywhere unless that's them above Weezing. Why is Weezing missing a head? Or is that supposed to be coughing with, like, half a head? Like, what is going on? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but looks like that's pretty much it. Pokejungle put their opinion at the bottom, so maybe this green stuff is from the leaker, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave the link to the article in the description down below so that you guys can read this and read what the green stuff is, because I wasn't gonna read the green text. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about the rumors. I think that this is pretty, it sounds legit. The names that they gave the Pokemon are legit, like Pepperrot and Krakatuga. Like, those names sound pretty legit to me. Ibernate, that sounds legit. The concept of a lot of these leaks, like the Alola and Arcanine, the mini games, and you know, the fog thing, I don't know about the fog thing, but the Sun and Moon thing is also sounds very legitimate as well. I don't know. A lot of this stuff sounds like it could be part of Pokemon Sun and Moon, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to click like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.